Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aaron Johnson, and today I'm going to be showing you how to add a live signature to an Adobe document, a PDF. I'm going to be using Word, so we're going to also be transferring the file from Word to a PDF and then adding the live signature. In years past, this is something I learned to do because there was no digital signature in Adobe at that time, which is now available. It's still something that's useful because you can add other information as well, but generally a signature is pretty easy to add. As a note, I'm going to be using Adobe Pro DC, and this should work with Word 2013 or newer. I would also say that you'll already need your signature created. In the case of mine, I had a signature on a piece of paper. I scanned it in, created a TIFF file, a TIFF file, and then took the background out to give it the ability to be matted into any, have transparency in the background and just laid into any document. So those are some of the prep things you'll want to do. In this case, I'm doing it on a Windows operating system. This does work on Mac as well, the Apple operating system, iOS, but there are a few different steps that need to be done. But you could probably figure it out. It's pretty similar. So let's get started. Okay. Okay. So you'll see here, I have my document. This is my Declaration of Liberty. If you'd like to read the document, you can. Just don't share it with my wife. I don't want to get divorced. So we'll go ahead and start with this document. So here I have my document. What I need to do is I need to convert it into a PDF or save it as a PDF. There are a couple of ways you can do this. One way, simple way, is File. And in this version of Word, it has a Save as Adobe PDF. You can also say, go to Save As, choose your location, and then save. Go to Save Type As, save as type, and PDF should be in there as well. So, and a final way that you could do it that a lot of people don't know about, if you have Adobe installed on your computer, Pro or one of the other versions that allows it, you can go to Print, and in your list of printers, guess what happens to be here? An Adobe printer. I believe I had that. There we go, Adobe printer, which is my primary printer. That tells you how much I print to Adobe. I use Adobe more than I use a regular printer. As a matter of fact, I hardly ever use a regular printer. So in this case, we're going to use the Save as Adobe PDF function. So there we go, needs to save your file before continuing. So in this case, do you want to make Adobe, do you want Adobe PDF to save the file? The answer is yes, you do. You will choose your location for your file to be saved. In this case, we'll go with Documents, and we will say this is my Declaration of Liberty. We will change it to a PDF file and save. Okay, that was unexpected. Well, you know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. I still have the availability to print it. So let's print it to a PDF. I'm not sure exactly why that happened, but I'll go back and look and figure out if there was an issue. Okay, got the little blinking light. It's asking for the file name. In this case, we'll just keep it document 2, make it easy for me to find. It may be because I already had it saved. I'll have to check. So now that the file is saved, in the case of my system, it actually brings Acrobat correct up immediately. What may happen in yours, though, is it may be that you have to go and find the file and open the file in Acrobat. It just happens in mine. I have it set up and it defaults to this function. So let's keep going. Next, in this case, I added a signature line. This makes it easy for me to figure out where I need to put this signature. So here I have signature. And as I told you before, this is a TIFF file that I created, and then I stripped the background out of it. Or created a transparency for it to make it easier. So when I brought this in to use it, there's a function for bringing this in, but it's easier if you go ahead and do it beforehand. I drag it right down to where I need it. And the nice thing about it is I can resize it fairly quickly, fairly easily to fit where I want it to. Now, you see I have a date over here. This is a great feature. If you did pretty standard formatting, you can just click there and the date will pop up. Basically, it's the same as clicking this tool. It'll pop right up. If you scan a document in, you'll have to use the tool. So let's drop that in there. Today's date is 6/10/22. Okay, now if I want to keep the same name, all I have to do is hit save. Once I hit save, I now have a live signature in my Adobe document that started out in Word, and it's that simple. I've used this feature again over the years because in the past Adobe didn't have the ability to have the digital signatures, or when it first came out, it didn't work quite like we wanted it to. So this is a great fun feature, something fun to learn, and hopefully it'll help you in the future. Have a great day.